What's happening? It's CSMHB J-Dog with Currency Mindset Entertainment Boxing Division. We're about to get into some boxing talk. Believe that. So, today I was reading on BoxingScene.com, ran across this article. It was on Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia. In the article, they asked Robert Easter, in his opinion, did he feel that Mikey Garcia was overrated? Of course, Robert Easter quickly said, of course. You know, in Easter's opinion, the only person who Mikey beat is what we would consider a faded Adrian Bronner, a Bronner who's not the same. Easter went so far as to even say that Mikey didn't even fight the Adrian Bronner with Kevin Cunningham, which is true. Bronner switched to Kevin Cunningham after the Garcia fight. Easter said, you know, when he looked at the Bronner, he said it wasn't, you know, the same Bronner that you first seen coming out. AB wasn't as explosive, which is true. You know, we have all accused Adrian of not letting his hands go because Adrian sometimes get in the ring and don't let his hand go. You know, pure talent, won't let his hands go. And Easter believed that fight would have went a little bit different had Adrian had Kevin Cunningham in his corner versus Garcia. You know, Garcia did his last outing. You know, he outpointed Sergey Lipinets to a unanimous decision, but Sergey Lipinets was a kickboxer. 13-1, 10 KOs. You know, he was the champ, so Mikey gets that credit, you know, but to Robert Easter, in his opinion, he believes that win wasn't that impressive. Easter said that he looked at every fighter the same, and, you know, he said he believes that, you know, other people make a bigger deal than what it is when Mikey beat Sergey and Mikey beat AB, but in his opinion, to him, it's all the same. You know, Easter went on to say at the end of the day, he has two hands just like I have two hands. He's not better than the next man. Like I said, every fighter is the same in my eyes. It's just some that have better stature, I guess. Now the question is Mikey Garcia overrated? I don't believe that Mikey is overrated. I just believe that, like Easter, you know, neither of those guys have faced the best of the best competition at this point. And that's why this fight is so intriguing. This fight right here goes two ways. Either Robert Easter fights tall, make it a hell of a fight, a dog fight, and pushes Mikey, or Robert Easter fights small and gets knocked out. Those are the two ways that this fight goes. We all know Easter has talent. His talent is not in question. It's his brain, the IQ. Will he fight smart? Will he make this fight as easy on himself as he can make it? And that's why I haven't picked a winner in this fight or picked a side, because I really want to observe this fight basically as a fan. Of course, you know, I like to break down the technical aspects of it, but kind of like with Adrian, sometimes with Easter, you don't know what you're going to get. With Mikey, we know what we're going to get. Hate him or love him, Mikey is boxing's Tim Duncan, Mr. Fundamental. That's what Mikey is. You know, he doesn't have to do everything special because he does things right. So this fight may very well come down to who makes the most mistakes, who makes the first mistake. Mikey is considered a big puncher, so Easter has to fight tall. You know, use that stick, stay out of range, move, pivot. You know, use your athleticism versus Mikey. Don't just walk towards him and just try to beat him up. Use your athleticism with Mikey because that's your advantage. Use your intangibles. And that's gonna be the real question of this fight. I don't believe any of these guys are overrated. I just believe that East has been in some very tough fights, but you know, and a lot of people saying, look at what Fortuna did, but Fortuna is a total stylistic different fight from Mikey. Fortuna's a southpaw who jumps in and out. He's quick on his feet. He's awkward. Mikey's technical, you know? So it's two totally different fights. So the interesting thing to me is, will pressure breaks pipes or will it create diamonds? And I'm CSM HVJ, our Currency Mindset Entertainment Boxing Division. And I'm out. Hit that like and subscribe button for me. Shout out to New Media and all the members of the LDBC. Believe that.